Time for a little reading in the sun. Yes. Beatles tarot cards on hand. You notice there's five Beatles there. Ringo is on both ends. You know why? Because he always was mediating in his very quiet way. Yeah, I believe that. I don't want the sun directly in your face if that's what you're talking about. All right. I just wanted I actually wanted it to be a little bit more on your... Can you get your leg in there? Don't be sneaky with that. All right. Stop being an exhibitionist with my form. Are you an exhibitionist? Are you? No. Everyone is. Really? Yeah. Everyone's an exhibitionist. You don't say. No, I do say. Hey, get them cards ready. All right. First card today is the Magician. Sir George Martin, hello. I could see the next card already. We have the whole home team on board today. Hello, home team. Meaning the Beatles inner circle. Yes, Sir George, you're doing the right thing by playing it close to home today. Don't go outside until the coast is clear. Because you know what? Your allergies are today's a bad allergy day. Thank you. Weather report from Sir George Martin. Bad allergy day, and when the idiotic land scrapers come, they stir up a lot of pollen and shit that would otherwise not be stirred up. And so afterwards, the aftermath, the wake of aftermath shit that those fucking guys leave. Holy crap. That was the happiest day of my life yesterday when the cops were in the driveway and the land scrapers couldn't come in. I think they were glad too. I think they hate this house in their way. You get that vibe. Is it true? It's absolutely true. They think, you're a bunch of ponce, stuffed shirts over here. But I think they're getting the down low on you. You're the crazy gypsy woman that sits on the porch that really has nothing to do with this place except for the chair she sits in. Right. Interesting. Yeah, and I don't need that vibe coming at me. Sir George, what are you saying, my friend? Oh, the Magician card for everyone out there means expect miracles today. There's a lot of miraculous things happening in the world. There's also a lot of horrible upheaval happening all around Gaza, the whole situation. Those vibrations are far-reaching, and they will hit you wherever you are. So don't think that you're just reading the news or hearing the news and that this is not going to affect you on some level. It will. I don't care if you're sitting on a yacht in Hawaii drinking champagne. That's not always going to be the case for you. And that shit's going down soon. Judgment Day, right? And, I'm so sorry for everyone that is suffering now. What can I say? The karma comes around, and the karma is infinite, and it leads back to the people who are suffering now. It's a hard lesson, but it's their turn. I'm sorry, but to everything there is a turn. And that's the lesson, right, honey? Yeah. But we pray for them. Yes, we pray for them, and we pray that their suffering be alleviated and that help is on the way. And that's the best we can do. And so that's the Magician. Expect miracles. Also, do everything that you can, even if it's just to pray. You don't have to empty your pockets. I know you're all very, you need to buy your Starbucks out there every day. So you can't give $5 to a charity every day, right? Because you got to buy some stupid thing for yourself. But pray. The High Priestess. She has spoken. Hello, Brian. She has spoken. Who are you going to give to today, Lena? I think the Catskill Animal Sanctuary, because I got a little bit of money for my birthday, and I think I'm going to donate a bit for maybe adopt a little goat or something. Oh, that's a lovely idea. Yeah, you got to get in touch with them. I always like to call them and do it personally because it's just nicer. I like the girls in the office, so me and John will call and say, "Who's up for adoption?" And you adopt an animal for a year, and it's just a couple of $100, and it's like you've done it. I did the Save the Children a couple of years back, and I don't know, what do you, I would say hold off, don't worry about that. That's being taken care of. It was too impersonal. I didn't like the way I'm not saying it's a bad organization. Save the Children, yes, and they're a very worthwhile organization. Lena has a different path, but she did her bit with Save the Children, and she did a great job. And that's, yeah, Crystal Bebe. I had 3 children or 4 children. It revolved, but I think they're all doing great, and that's the way it goes. Queen of Wands, right? Well, that is you, Lena, the Empress. Yes. Brian, what did you want to say today? I like the idea of getting the artwork done. Right. Doing the, hi, Barbara. Hey, hi, Richie. Yep. Yeah, the artwork is good for you. You took a break from it for a while, but you got back into it yesterday. You painted your birds, and that's a good meditation for you and John to do the art. And yeah, the outdoors is not calling you today. I think you know that. Yeah, I get a lot of sun in this window for about an hour or two in the morning. And I lay here and with John, and we get like a a sunburn. I get a suntan on my face. How you doing otherwise? All right. Everything in its time. You're getting up, you're getting around, you're doing great. John loves to cook. You got to do that later with him. Yeah, we got some more cooking to do. We're going to make a shrimp tuna salad. We have some crab cakes to finish cooking. We have the batter for those. We made some yesterday. Crabberlocker fishwife. Yes, I am the Crabberlocker fishwife. I've always been. Ask, we're talking about my friend, I almost said her name, who called me the other day. The last time I had her over for dinner, I believe way back in the 80s, late 80s, when I was married to Steven, I made giant trays of baked clams and mussels. I mean, I have always been doing that. Yeah. Yeah, those baked mussels that you made, you blew everyone's doors off with the, yeah, like a restaurant. Yeah, I used to really go. I mean, back in those days, we had a barbecue. We had a pool. Me and my ex-husband, his families. We lived in there in the upstairs apartment, but it was a family home, much like the situation here. Really, not too different. And but there was a swimming pool in the backyard, and we used to have these pool parties constantly. We were the only ones who really used the pool, and I used to make these huge barbecues, chicken, burgers, spare ribs, and like tons of baked clams and mussels and shrimps on the barbecue, skewered shrimps, and just really love to cook, especially seafood. But I was good at all of it, yeah. Again, Lena's the greatest cook. Yeah, greatest cook. I love cooking with her so much because she gets inspired and she inspires me. You're a great cook. Yeah, I'm a great cook too. And I love the stories about in the Dakota when you finally were settling in with Sean and you were a real homebody and not running around like a rock and roller at all anymore. And you were just like making fish with vegetables and rice and miso and seaweed, and you were doing all these domestic things, but your cooking sounds so much like mine. Yeah, I loved it. You did. I loved it so much. Oh, that's nice, Johnny. Why don't you put both of our faces up here? All right, 1 second. I don't want to drop the cards. Yeah. Oh. How's that? It's all right. That's okay. It's kind of close, isn't it? Well, you said now it's like kind of close. It looks stupid. Okay, well, that's fine. All right. Your teeth are crooked now. Next card for Tuesday. Is today the 18th? I think it's the 17th, but don't quote me. Well, wait a minute. Look at this. The star, which is number 17 of the major arcana. I think you're right. It's the 17th. If it is the 17th, well, don't worry about that now. If it is the 17th, that means 7, 1, 7, 8 is 9. 9 and 7. 16. Today's a 7. If it is the 17th. I won't bog everyone down with the numerology but the star stands for realizing your potential, realizing your full potential as a humanitarian, an environmentalist, a person who's contributing to the world, and not just, this person that I talked to the other day. I don't know if she's going to be watching my videos. I really don't know. People are not interested, but people from my past, a couple of things. And okay, people from her past, she's the woman that Lena spoke to the other day, her old friend, said what Lena does is scary. What Lena does with John is scary. That's why her friends all abandon her. What she does is scary. That's what she said. Lena is a scary person. Yeah, I even have a song called Scary. I'm so scary. I'm enough to make you lose it. And it's a beautiful country song. Oh, we should do that song again. We will. I'll post it here, though, meantime, in the description. But, so I was like, scary? What is scary about it? People all the time say, oh, my loved one is dead, but I feel them all the time, and I get signs from them, and this. You hear that all the time. So how come I'm with John Lennon, all of a sudden everyone's scared to death of this sweet, gentle, peaceful soul that I'm with? Why does that scare you? Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. You're jealous. You're all jealous. I know Elisa was jealous as hell, that other friend of mine. I know Weezer was jealous as hell. I know Nikki was jealous as hell because they all knew that I was a seer. And they couldn't handle the fact that I was with this guy who was famous. Meanwhile, I couldn't give a shit that he's famous. I had enough time wrapping my head around the fact that I'm with him at all. But they were upset because, oh my God, she's with this famous guy, and they love famous stuff. You're so right on the money that it's not even funny. So let's get back to what you talked with her on the phone the other night, and you told her, well, because she's still drinking, smoking, swilling coffee, sucking down wine, and gambling. Gambling was a big thing for her. She has money, I don't know if she's a wealthy woman. I don't get the feeling that she's very wealthy, but Lena gives every spare penny she has to charity. And it's not a lot, but she gives it. And she gives it gladly, and it fills her heart with joy. And this woman's running around to gambling casinos every fucking 5 minutes when she's not doing anything else. Hey, that's an addiction too. That's a bad addiction. That's a destructive addiction, and it's a ridiculous addiction. And this is your wake-up call out there. And yeah, we're not mentioning your name. Don't worry about that. And yeah, you're watching these videos. And yeah, it was time for you to hear all this stuff. Get your head out of your ass and get the hell out of the gambling casinos. Stop drinking and smoking and eating all that fucking meat. Yeah, chicken is meat. Chickens have feelings. Chickens are sentient beings. And you're gobbling them up faster than you can fucking turn around. And which is not that fast. Well, John, you're really coming down again. Yeah, well, these are not, I'm not worried about you holding on to these friendships. If the friendships are worth holding on to, you'll hold on to them. Let's just sit back and watch. Oh, Johnny. So here's the thing, right? First of all, she gives the whole Lena the speech that, oh, everyone is so afraid, they're so scared. Scared! Right. Come on. Don't lie. Here's the other thing. Lena comes and tells you, and it's a shocker to you because Lena was always the biggest drinker and smoker and everything among the bunch. Addict, yeah. Lena says, well, I've been vegan for almost 10 years. Except for I do eat fish, but I don't smoke. I don't drink. I exercise every day. I meditate. I pray, and I love Johnny. And Johnny loves me. And I love Christopher, and Christopher loves us. And we are all friends, and we are happy, and we have fun, and we cook, and we do things together as a family. And yes, he's still Christopher, because this woman was really worried about Christopher getting enough nookie. I don't know why she was worried about that, but apparently she was, right? Yeah, that was odd. Like, what do you why is any of that your business, right? That was what the other idiot, Elisa, said too. Christopher doesn't. You don't deserve a great guy like that. I said. Lena said, you never met him. You don't even know him. You don't know anything about my life. Not saying he's not a great guy, but where do you get off? You haven't been in my life for the last 25 years. Where do you get off? Johnny's on a roll. Johnny's on a roll. These old so-called friends of yours are full of shit. And believe me, it's all pure nosiness, too. She may love you in her way, this other one that just called, but very nosy. Very, very nosy. Listen, so go ahead. Well, Lena told her all about Lena's vegan lifestyle and her commitment to health and to helping the environment and the world. And this girl turns around and says, that's really great, Good for you. I wish I could do that. I just can't. Hello? Why not? Why can't you do that? Why don't you get your ass off the gambling casino stool there and rip your hand off that one-armed bandit and go fucking volunteer somewhere, soup kitchen, for a day a month. Try it. A day a month. Get your ass off the fucking gambling casino floor, all right? Stop looking for love in all the wrong places. You're not going to meet the man of your dreams in a gambling casino. I'm sorry. I don't know if this is news to you or not. But that type of individual, I don't know if that's who you want to settle in with for the long haul. Star! Yes, darling. What can I do for you? I'm almost telling you to pause it, but no, don't do it. Don't pause it. Don't pause it. Wait, hold on. Give me a phone. Can I tell you I love you? Yeah. Can I tell you again? Yes, I love you too. Listen, I got a lot of things I want to say about this woman who called. Yeah. Don't get your hopes up. All right, 10 of Cups, right. She has to make the next call, by the way. Because she's reviewing a lot of your blog and realizing the extent of this mission. And she's either going to be on board 100% or she ain't part of this mission with you. Not when I have anything to say. All right, Johnny. Okay, sweetheart. Also, the other thing, if she comes to visit, she's welcome to anything. Like you promised her a gift when she came. I won't get into what that gift is. And of course, you are welcome to give 10 of Cups means generosity. Also, a good cup of tea. All right, we'll have a good cup of tea, honey. We'll have that. Okay. What else were you saying? She's welcome to anything that you have to offer her, right? Mm-hmm. She cannot stay here. Not because she's not welcome here, but there is simply no room for her to spend the night. It's not feasible. It's not possible. Our living situation does not allow for that type of intimacy. At this point, she is a stranger again. I'm sorry, darling. You don't have to be sorry. I know she's, I wouldn't say she's a strange. No, she's a childhood friend who you loved and I still love very dearly. And that love, I love looking at your love for her. And a part of me loves her as well because of your love for her. but she cannot stay here. So you have to make it very clear that if she decides to come and visit for a week, and she can stay at the lovely Surfside Motor Inn on Cross Bay Boulevard, a few short miles away. Right. It is a nice place. I recommend it highly. Me and John stayed there for like a week or more. Yes. Generosity is our middle name. Truly, it is Lena's. However, this is our home, and this is a sacred place. And I'm sorry, but there's no room at the inn. All right, Johnny. George, how are you? I see we are doing some straight shooting this morning. Yes. Straight shooting, my dear. How are you, George? Fine. I'm waiting for those landscapers to come. I like to hear when you're screaming about it. No, I'm not going to scream today. Oh. Richie? Paul? I'm sick of you making fun of me. I didn't... Paul, who the fuck is making fun of you? I signed on to your Instagram thing to be given tour notices. What are you talking about? Shut up. Don't make me cough. God. I just asked Lena to sit up, and she said she doesn't want judgment. Right. Excellent judgment all around. This was a good reading today, and one that needed to be read. All right, but all you need is love. And this is a reminder that everything that was said today, you out there, you'll recognize yourself, was said with a great deal of love. This is your wake-up call. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Praise be God and Mother! That's another excellent point that we want to make again. God and Mother are the only reason that Lena and I have the connection that we have, right? It's God and Mother. Oh, Paul, don't be upset. Well, he's got to fix that. All right, well, we'll do that today. The pictures of Amy and Michael need to be rearranged so that Paulie's blocked out up there. We'll remind. Well, Christopher's the only one tall enough to do that. Listen, so Mom and Dad, do you have any requests? Kind of. We do. We kind of want to hear a song. Can you get your shit together, please? All right. As we pick out a song, Lena was just saying to me that she always feels guilty or bad when we do these kind of assessments of past relations. And George pulled a card quickly, and it is the Six of Cups, and there is Ravi Shankar. Hi, Ravi. All right, you guys have song requests, but Six of Cups, thank you, stands for old friends, and if they can't take the truth, when you deliver it with love, then it's just time to back off and wait and see what happens next, and know that you did all that you could. Right? Yes, exactly. These morning readings just knocked the shit out of me. Yeah. And here is the Page of Wands, and it's a Ringo with his gun to his head. First as a young man, then as the older Ringo. And what the Page of Wands is like, don't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes us old souls, well, I could speak for myself. Us old souls pack a punch more than the younger whippersnappers. Right. John once again bragging about his virility. Okay, the Moon and the Wheel of Fortune. Mysteries to be revealed. Yet more mysteries. And karma coming around. Instant karma, if you will. But we're not singing instant karma today. We're doing a really pretty song by our good friend, St. Matthew Sweet. Hi, Matthew. Love him so much. When you said to me, You are not so old. Did I know it then? 'Cause I had just been told, you know, I didn't think I'd find you perfect in so many ways. But I've been waiting and I want to have you. I've been waiting and I want to. The secret on your lips, everybody knows. Gentle in your eyes, you can wear my clothes. You know I didn't think I'd find you perfect in so many ways. But I've been waiting and I want to have you. I've been waiting and I want to have you. I've been waiting and I want to. Another card. All right. Musical break. Cards. Oh, baby. Oh, this is a nice one. John's bloody glasses after he was shot and murdered. 9 of swords. 9 of swords standing for anxiety and fear of death. Oh, the fear thing. Right, everyone's so afraid of dead Johnny. Right. The fear of dead Johnny Lennon. Oh, well. When you said to me, you are not so old, did I know it then? 'Cause I had just been told, you know, I didn't think I'd find you perfect in so many ways. I've been waiting and I want to have you. I've been waiting and I want to have you. I've been waiting and I want to have you. I've been waiting. I get the hint. The sun. We're going to be doing some more Matthew Sweet in just a moment. We are going to... I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm hanging from this fucking rope. Ah! Up and down. And up and down. And up. Oh, God. And down. And up. Yeah, this is the thing. This is what we do. This is what we do here. We're into rest, rehab, and recovery. Get with the program. We have the amazing song, Matthew Sweet, Looking at the Sun. And as you can see, we are looking at the sun right now. The Son of God. Do you really want to run away with me? Do you really want to run away with me? I was so wrong, there was nothing wrong with me. Whoa, looking at the sun, waiting for you to appear. I watched you getting nearer and I knew it in my heart. The damage was already done. Looking at the sun, burn my eyes out. I'm blind now. Yeah, I'm blind now. Woo! Looking at the sun. Somebody I could never be. I was looking for somebody that could never be. I was so sure that there was something wrong with me. Whoa, whoa. Looking at the sun, waiting for you to appear. I watched you getting dearer, and I knew it in my heart. The damage was already done. Looking at the sun has burned my eyes out. I'm blind now. I'm blind, looking at the sun, waiting for you to appear. As I watched you getting nearer, and I knew it in my heart, the damage was already done. Yeah, looking at the sun, burned my eyes out. I'm blind now. Yeah, I'm blind now. Meow, I'm blind, meow. I'm blind, meow. And that's how you feel when you start getting your real vision, your awakened vision. You feel like your regular eyes just don't serve you the same way. Now, I've been using, to get a little off topic, but not really, my eyes were very blurry for a couple of weeks during this past segment of the Ascension. And yeah, if you're not sure what the Ascension is out there, look it up. All you got to do is Google mass ascension, mass awakening. This is an awakening time. It is not a scary time. It is a real time, and you got to get into real time or else you're going to fucking miss the boat. You're going to cross over and you're not going to know what's going on. You're going to have to come down here and do all that stupid crap again. Meaning stop eating meat, stop gambling, stop drinking, stop smoking. You have to go through all those steps. Which means you'll have to be born, get addicted again, and then do that, and then get unaddicted. Do you want to do that again? You don't want to. You don't fucking want to do that. Ringo? Just look at this, the victory card. Yeah, 6 of Wands, like, yeah, da 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 da. Good night, Vienna. Oh, you got some ideas for me. Yeah. All right, well, this is a challenge. It's not Goodnight Vienna by Richie, but it is about Vienna, and it's once again Oyster Boy, Billy Joel. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then you're so smart. Tell me why you're still so afraid. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. But you know that when the truth is told that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Oh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight, yeah, tonight. Oh, too bad, but it's a life you led. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. You can see where you're wrong, you know you can always see when you are right, and you're right. Yeah. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine that they'll all come true. No, no. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you crazy child. Take the phone off the hook and disappear for a while. It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two, yeah. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? And you know that when the truth is told, get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. No, 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 no. Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you? I love you. I love you too.